Chapter 11, Lesson 7 on circles and circumference. Alright, so when we have a circle, a few things that we need to know about it is that usually we'll see a dot in the middle of the circle, and that is officially called the center of the circle. Usually it will be named with a letter, so it might be B, and then we would call this circle B. It's based on the center, point at the center of our circle. Right? Any line that's drawn from the center to the outside of our circle is called a radius. The plural form of that, in case you see it, is radii. And a line that is drawn all the way across our circle from one side to the other that goes through the center is called a diameter. We also have lines sometimes, just for your information, that go from the outside to the outside but not through the center. And you don't really need to know this yet, but they are called a chord of the circle. Okay, if we're asked to find the circumference, our formula for the circumference of a circle is pi d, or sometimes we see it written as 2 pi r, because remember that 2 times the radius is the same thing as the diameter. So if I'm given this circle and I notice that I am given the distance of the radius, which is 10 inches, I can either do circumference equals 2 pi, we're going to use 3.14 times 10, or I could have just done this formula and just multiplied this by 2 to get the diameter and done circumference equals 3.14 times 20. Either one is fine. It doesn't matter how you write it. You're going to get the same answer. And the circumference of our circle is 62.8 inches. Now, circumference is the measurement around our circle. It's kind of like perimeter. So our unit is just inches. It is not inches squared. It is not the area. Okay? Chapter 11, Lesson 8 is on area of circles. So our area formula for circles is area equals pi r squared. And we have to remember that we always do the radius squared and then times 3.14. So down here I'm going to have the area equals 3.14 times, and in this case I know that the diameter is 11.2, and so if I divide that in half, I get the radius is 5.6 squared, and if I do 5.6 squared, I have 3.14 times 31.36, which leaves me with an area of 98, we'll round to the nearest hundredth, 0.47 inches squared is my area.